Today I'm playing the brand new 2021.2 update of PWS, and when you launch this version for the first time, you'll see this new update banner at the top. If you go ahead and tap on that gift box icon, you'll be able to see what's new in this version, and what's new in this version is interferences. You can now book interferences to take place and even use them to progress rivalries, which is great. So we're going to head and tap awesome, and let's go ahead and book our next show. This is actually our go-home show for the Royal Rumble, so we're just going to set up everything in place for that special event. I'm going to go ahead and use this new interference feature right away. We're going to book our main event, and this is going to be a singles match between the champ AJ Techniques and Ken Alpha. They should put on a great match, and AJ is actually going to win this match as a result of a disqualification because, yes, interference will occur. Then you'll be asked the interfering participant, which in this case will be good old Brian. And then finally you'll be asked to select your interference action, and this will be get physically involved. And when we book that, you can see in the segment description, AJ Techniques defeats Ken Alpha, and Danielle Bryan gets physically involved. So although the match is between AJ and Ken, Danielle and AJ are both involved in this segment. So as a result, if we go into add segment extras, we can then progress AJ and Brian's rivalry. We'll go ahead and tap save. And it's as easy as that. Now, because Ken Alpha didn't actually lose the match, he's going to want his rematch, and he'll get it at the Royal Rumble. Meanwhile, Danielle Bryan will win the Battle Royal, and that's how he'll get his title shot against AJ at Shanghai Showdown. And so just to set up this main event segment, in our first segment, we're just going to have a confrontation between the two, and that segment should rate quite well as well. Now, to set up for our number one contenders match between Becca Lynn and Lottie Flair, for our second segment, we're going to have a match between Becca Lynn and Rhea Ripley, up-and-coming heel, if I can find her. There she is. We're going to give Rhea Ripley a big win here, but as a result of an interference. So yes, there will be interference, and the interfering participant will in fact be Lottie Flair. And she's just going to provide the distraction. Rhea Ripley gets the roll-up or something like that. Now, this works in our favor in two ways. Not only are we able to progress this rivalry, but also because Rhea Ripley's popularity is lower than Becca Lynn's, Rhea Ripley's popularity will actually be boosted by 1 as a result of this match. But Becca Lynn will lose 1 popularity point as well. I'm willing to take the loss with Becca Lynn because throughout this Becca Lynn-Lottie Flair rivalry, Becca Lynn will make up those popularity points anyways. For Moxley and Romain, we can just, we can have a talk show. Let's do a talk show between the two. How many segments we got left? We got 4 segments left. We can put Jimmy and Peter in separate matches and just have them win their respective matches, but have the other guy sort of make an appearance. We're really going to abuse the interference feature, aren't we? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. So we got Jimmy, and let's put him up against Adam Buck. And we'll have Jimmy win. An interference does occur. It's going to be Peter Brum, and he's just going to make an appearance. As a result, we can progress that rivalry. Go ahead and save. We'll book the other match in the second to last segment. So that will be Peter. Who do we have him face? Let's go for Angel Gupta. We'll have Peter Brum win, and again, same thing. Interference occurs. He's going to make an appearance, and then we can progress that rivalry right there. I'm going to take some hits in our show ratings here, but it's all going to be in the name of building up wrestlers and rivalries. So in our 5th segment here, we're actually going to have a backstage interview with Prince Imran. And I want to actually talk about how a superstar's charisma might actually get boosted in a talk show or a backstage interview. And that is based on their current charisma level. So as you can see, Prince Imran's charisma level is 51. The percentage chance of their charisma being boosted by 1 as a result of one of these segments is 100 minus their charisma. So for example, Prince Imran, his percentage chance of charisma being improved is 49%. So the lower their charisma rating, the higher of a chance they have of improving. It's easy to improve if you're not that good to begin with. So let's go ahead and put Prince Imran in a backstage interview and hopefully boost his charisma a little bit. Then we're going to have the Prince face off against his rival, Tommy Hayden. And this is going to result in a draw. The draw will then incite the rematch, the final match at the Royal Rumble. And this is the one match where interference doesn't occur, but it's just as easy as just tapping no. Go ahead and book that, and we can progress that rivalry too. And that is it. That's our show. Let's go ahead and finish it. Damn, so that confrontation between AJ and Ken actually raised Ken's charisma by 2. The more potential a wrestler has, the higher the multiplier is of any of their stats improving, so that's great to see. You know, Ken already had quite a high charisma, so we managed to look out there. We got Ray's popularity increasing quite a bit. Again, she has a fair bit of potential, so her popularity didn't increase by 1, it increased by 2. But in losing, you can only lose 1 popularity point. A wrestler will never lose more than 1 popularity for losing a match. That's great, we've already got 2 stat increases. That second segment didn't rate as highly as I would have liked to, but Ray Ripple's not that highly rated either, so you win some, you lose some. That talk show did well. Okay. The backstage interview did better than I expected, but Prince Imran's charisma didn't get improved. I'm a bit disappointed. That match rated poorly, just as expected. That match rated lower than I expected. I suppose Angel Gupta's not that highly rated yet. And AJ and Ken put on a pretty decent match. Alright, let's go ahead and finish that.